Hi everyone. So we're going to be doing some flowing exercises today, and I really hope that you're going to be having fun with us. And let's do this. So what I'm going to be practicing first is warming up my body, but with a lateral shift. So I'm going to go up to one side, and I'm going to come down to my toes and switch. Time begins right now. 40 seconds. I'm coming down. I'm feeling the stretch. I come up and a smooth transition. I'm keeping my breath continuous and not with a set pattern. 2, 1, and great. Next movement I'll be practicing here is the simple movement of being able to walk into a plank. So when I'm doing this, I'm going to keep my transition to the side. I'm going to come over here and slowly move forward, and time begins right now. Coming back slowly, listen to your body, and forward. One more. And we're good. We're good here. So the next movement we're going to be practicing together is on the floor, on our backs. What I'm going to do here is keep my abs tight, so I always feel my lower back in the floor. I'm going to rotate to one side and bring my knee up. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. So I'm turning to one side, really working my obliques, switching to the other side. So in this transition here, nothing's touching the floor, but my abs are working. I just have my lower back, see my feet are in the air, and up. Up. I could have my foot go on the floor, both of them sliding on the floor, but I could risk arcing my back. Now my feet were sliding, one more, see, one foot sliding, you could hear it, and then up. Perfect. Amazing. Now, our wrists are nice and relaxed. We're going to practice going into a plank, but the plank, I just want to observe myself. This is just a meditation in a plank position. So here I go on my hands. I like to go on my fist, and time begins right now. I just try to hold this plank. I really feel my abs right now. And perfect, perfect. Another movement we're going to be practicing right now is making sure that we can release the tension in our hips. So my hips here are moving, they're nice and relaxed, but I want to have a wider stance with my legs. So a stance where I could come down and squat, and I'm going to combine both. So I have my abs coming in, squeezing my obliques, time begins now, and I just try to see how can my hips move, taking the tension out of my lower back, and come back up. So this, it really comes and gets me in the legs, but my ability is to feel that I have a control over my waist. So I could assist with my hands here, making sure the muscles that I want to work are always working. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. See? We're just flowing. 2, 1, and perfect. This is amazing stuff to practice. It's all about use it or lose it. Next, I'm going to go to my push-up here, and I'm going to do a different type of push-up. This is kind of like more Russian style. I'm going to keep my breath continuous, and I'm going to try going down with 3 breath cycles. And time begins right now. So, and back up. I'll continue on my knees. Keep breathing. Hold and slowly back up. Perfect. So the goal is, it's always good to review the video once and then go into it. And it's just keep my breath continuous as I go down as slowly as possible. I hold and I go up as slowly as possible. Next movement we're going to be practicing here now is shifting to one side. And time begins now. Lift up my knee to the side. This is enabling me to have good balance. And it helps me to open up my hips. Because I took out this tension, I have more mobility, and now I want to practice my balance. And it feels good. I could hold it longer if I want. If I felt it, if I just keep pulling, it might not feel that great. So listen to your body. And perfect. Okay. For people that want to practice doing side kicks one day, that's a great thing to have. Just to learn to have your knee at the right place. Okay. Next movement we're going to be practicing. We're just going to go with a flow here of movements. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk into my plank position. 1 foot up and back down. Time begins now. I come back. I stretch here. Ah, that feels good. I walk back into my plank. Foot up. And we're going to add something to this. I'm going to try holding my lunge position. I'm going to inhale and back. Inhale, back. We're going to do 2 more. Because there's a different style. Namaste style like this. And back down. Nice good stretch. And last one. Up. I align myself. And amazing. Okay? So we're just going to be doing a little stretch here with both of my knees out wide, being supported by my arms. See, I could have a form of mobility here because my arms are assisting my hips, or I could just stay there and relax. My head down, my head to one side, to the other side. Relax. And finish off with a wider stance. Head relaxed. You can have your hands behind your feet, or you can have your hands go more in front of you. And amazing. So repeat this as much times as you want. I just like to have my exercises flow and just really follow along as we do the exercises. Repeat as many times as you want. And I just wish you a wonderful day. And remember, if you didn't watch the first video that I did on Saturday evening for the week, please rewatch it, as all the information is there for what we'll be seeing this week. Take care, everyone.